Got about 10 minutes to share this. Alright, so you guys noticed I haven't shared any much content in my channel. I've taken a different approach, and one of them is to not share too much of my feelings or my opinions. I usually like to share more teachings, things like that. I try to stay away from the news or, well, that's not necessarily true, but I'm just trying to be good. I'm trying to be good because my thing is that I want to be careful what I share on YouTube, because I don't want to persuade people to think the way I think, you know? I know in my old channel that I had over, what was it, 8,000 subscribers or something like that. I took it down because I felt like there was some content there that maybe I should have never shared it, because although I still believe in a lot of it, I some of them I do have different opinions about them, but I just did not want to offend anyone. I did not want to persuade people to think the way I think. I wish everyone to have their own personal opinions, feelings, own revelation, their own studying, things like that. There's a lot going on, you guys. You guys know this. Whether it's political in government or political in the church. Right now, my concern right now about what I'm thinking about is a lot of members of the church that are have their own channels are sharing a lot of things that I'm actually surprised on some folks that I know that are sharing things that I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, this person wasn't like this. Now they're sharing different kind of content, and content that before they would stay away from because they did not want to get involved in that kind of they didn't want their channel to be that way, but they've taken a different approach. And I do have my personal opinion why I think they're doing that. But I don't know. For me, I'll tell you, my personal experience. I've been up and down with videos and channels and things like that, and I've shared things that were let's say for example this, when it first started and this, covering of the face, it was a big thing when it first came out, and I said a lot. I said a lot of things, some that I do wish to take back, and some things I still remain to feel the same, but some stuff I don't, which I'm not going to bring up, because for what, it's my personal opinions. Let's take one thing for one example. Let's talk about Tim Ballard, member of the church who was a undercover cop or something like that, about sex trafficking. When this story busted out about, you already know, of him probably being excommunicated or something like that he's gonna, whatever. And the church has made a public statement, and, everybody started jumping on the bandwagon right away, trying to make their own story. It was a hot topic, and I'm pretty sure in my personal view, like, it's like, come on, everybody had to talk about it, and everybody had their own personal opinions, and then they had podcasts and things like that, and it's just like, I got to the point, like, come on, like, dude, like, now I feel like they're doing it for the wrong reasons on why they're sharing content on YouTube, but that's besides the point. The point that I'm trying to say is that we need to be careful, and I'm speaking to the YouTube LDS community, to be careful what we share on these channels, because trust me, I know you guys already know the things I've said and done, and we need to be careful because we could persuade members to actually get angry and leave, and especially when we don't even know the truth about what's going on certain topics and things and whatever it is within the church, because all we doing is stirring up the pot and making people angry, hurt, whatever, and then we're just planting seeds of doubt, negativity, no peace. You know what I mean? And I think we can start causing more division. I know I did when it came to this and this, a lot of division because of what I thought about the whole thing, and without even me thinking about it, that I was also being part of that, and I know everybody wants to pretend, oh, they're angry about this, they're angry about that. You don't even know Tim, like, you do you even know the whole story? Do you even know what's behind the scenes? You're just going jumping on the bandwagon and stuff like that, and it's just like, um are you are you doing it to get views? Are you trying to get more subscribers? Are you trying to get paid? Are you just trying to have fun with it? Are you letting pride getting in the way? I don't know. Those are some of the things that I've noticed by a lot of them, a lot of members. And there's members that I know now that are teaching doctrine and are doing things that are sharing things that are uplifting, and there's some there also that's teaching false doctrines or personal opinions about what they think, and we've all been there, but we're living in critical times where we need to be careful what we share. Even, like, say for example, for Tim Ballard, I choose to stay away from it. I shared on my other channel what he said, personal video of him, uh, and that's it. If it's not coming from him, I'm not sharing what people said, where what information is coming, because all we're doing is just spreading more rumors and division, and it's just like, where does it stop? Why are we doing this? Like, for what? Like, why? And it's I don't want to be part of that. I don't want to be part of sharing things like that anymore. And this is probably why I don't share any more content, because I feel like I have nothing else to talk about. But there is a lot to talk about. There is a lot of doctrines and messages that we can share, and I can't wait to share some of the general conference talks. That's going to be my focus this year, rest of the year, but and forward, because it's more important. It's more important because, man, we can get really worldly. We really can, and I already know I fall in that category when it comes to baseball and football. Like that I am worried about my salvation, because I have been, I love baseball. It's my thing, and there's nothing wrong with it. But when you do put baseball first, yeah, there is something wrong. So I am trying to get better on that. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I needed to share that, because again, it's not only about Tim Ballard, it's about other things that people like to discuss, because one YouTuber shared something that happened in BYU, or something, anything that has to do negative, um, you want to get the story out first, or you want to be the oh, this is a cool video, this turned out to be looking, exciting or drama like, and it's just not the way to do things. Not right now, no way. Do you guys realize what times we're living now? I feel like anything is possible now. Anything is possible now. And I don't want to waste my time sharing Tim Ballard or someone getting excommunicated or some, something else that would make anger other people to rethink about how the church is running the organization. Nah. Nah, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be the one being that, you know. And I think if you're watching and you're a YouTuber, and if you're watching, or even if you're at home spreading rumors, gossip, whatever, at work, at church, whatever, and you start thinking, am I doing that? Are we being more positive? Are we being we shouldn't waste our energy of anything like that, because all we do is just spread anger. Ooh, I better get out. Hold on. I gotta get out of here because they're gonna block me. They're definitely gonna block me out. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I see cops and ambulances here. I have no idea why. There was probably a fight. These schools, I'm telling you, is not safe anymore. Or maybe adults fighting for a parking spot. I'm not kidding. It's dude, I live in California. We're angry people now. Gas is $6 to $8 a gallon. This is not a joke anymore. This is some serious stuff going on in California that, if I can just leave, I'll leave. We are in the end of 2023, almost gone in 2024. I think big things are going to happen. Stay focused. Stay within the church. Stay in the more important things. Stay away from all that other stuff. That's just my suggestion, my recommendation. I'm not perfect. Trust me, I will do it myself here and there. I already know myself. But I'm just saying that, remember what I said, because I might be thinking this way, but I am not perfect, and I will say things that I would regret. But I am going to try my hardest to not be talking about things that have to do with sharing something that's going to share negative light about the church, even if it's true, because that's not my position. I am not the judge. God is the judge. I don't need to spread more stuff onto your heads or into your hearts, make things worse. If I hear something, I read something, yeah, I might discuss it within a private group that I talk to, and family or whatever, and that's it, and I pray about it or think about it, whatever it is. But I don't need to be doing it to everybody. And because other people take it differently, they'll take it more harder or something like that, and it's, someone asked that someone made a tweet on about that they think that when President Oaks becomes president, if he does become president of the church, that people will leave, a lot of them. And I'm more like, I agree. I think many will leave, and especially when it comes to LGBTQ, parents will leave, and it's going to happen. And I don't need to spread more of that stuff. I don't need to make it worse than it is, because I know what I struggle with. I know what my family struggle with, and that's within me and my family and God, not the whole world. Because I'm going to stay in the boat no matter what. I don't care how bad it gets. I'm staying inside the boat. And I hope that you guys too, because things are not going to be easy. It's not going to be always glorious inside the church. Okay, it's not. And if you guys think that we're perfect, you're out of your mind. You're crazy. So expect things to be not so great. Expect them. That way you don't have to be disappointed. See you guys later.